Hi there, if you've got a question about MCNs, whether it's for you or whether it will be of value to you, stay tuned, watch this short video as we discuss whether it's going to be of benefit. Hi there, David Walsh here once again from davidwalshonline.com, and in this video we're going to talk MCNs. Now, I definitely am not an expert in this whole area, and that's why I've got my friend Rebecca Lammers, who is an expert in the whole MCN thing. So, welcome to the video, Rebecca.
Thank you, David.
Great to have you here. So, give us a quick background as to what MCNs are, what they're good for, and what people should know about them.
Sure. So, an MCN stands for multi-channel network. Yep. And essentially what that means is YouTube has graciously allowed a company to come in and help create an ecosystem of higher quality channels within the YouTube network.
Yeah.
What else? That was a lot of stuff.
Okay, so you've got different types of MCNs. You've got like gamer ones, you've got music ones, then you have like the sort of the tweeny ones. And stuff like that.
So I mean, you sort of get the bigger networks, which are working across all the entertainment verticals. So everything from beauty vlogging all the way over to gaming.
Yes.
And then you get the vertical specific MCNs. So they might specialize just in music or just in gaming. So
So somebody starting out in a channel, they've got 5, 10, 20 subscribers. They like gaming or they like makeup or whatever. What would you advise they do in order for an MCN to be interested in them rather than chasing an MCN? And what to sort of the best practices to get one if it's the right thing for them?
Right. So they can start out by following the YouTube Creator Handbook, which has a lot of the really basic best practices that they can follow. The key thing I would say is creating a good content strategy and regularly uploading.
Absolutely.
To demonstrate that they're serious about their YouTube channel. So ideally through that process, they should be able to start growing their views and subscribers and creating their own unique voice, whatever it is that they're passionate about, and demonstrating that through their YouTube channel.
Cool. So basically just focus on building their channel, not necessarily focusing on having something that an MCN would be interested in, but if they build it, they will come sort of strategy.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so the lesson from that is don't focus on chasing an MCN if you want to get in. Like if you're in the makeup space, you want to get into the makeup-y ones. Just work on building your channel to get that the MCNs are actually talking to you and approaching you. You'll get a much better deal that way. Is that correct?
Yeah, definitely. Because the MCNs will most of the time approach channels that they think are a good fit.
Yeah.
And it does happen the other way where a channel approaches the network, but more often it's the other way around.
Yeah, and it's much more beneficial for the creator and the channel if the MCN approaches them.
Yes.
Because they're the ones who can sort of negotiate with the percentages on the profit share and stuff like that.
Sure, yeah.
Excellent. So there you go. Work on your channel first. Basic thing, just get the YouTube playbook, creator playbook, and work on your channel. So with the different types of MCNs that are out there, and there's been a lot of acquisitions lately. We've got Disney buying up one, we've got DreamWorks buying up another, and a lot of companies are buying them up. How will that benefit creators? Or does it, in fact?
That's a good question. I think it's quite early to tell still. I mean, one of the reasons that these bigger companies are buying MCNs is because that's the way that media is going now. It's going away from traditional TV to online video streaming. So in order for these bigger companies to take advantage of the direction everything is going in, they go ahead and they buy somebody who's already doing it rather than starting out from scratch. It can benefit the creator because it gives them access to a wider range of opportunities and possibilities, not necessarily just on YouTube, but about understanding how media and distribution and creating their kind of presence beyond YouTube could potentially be.
So in the case of somebody who, say with Awesomeness TV, who got bought out by DreamWorks, Steven Spielberg's company, they potentially, if they're good enough, could end up getting their stuff on TV.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the direction they want to go in, yeah.
And then again, with Maker, who was bought by Disney, again a similar thing. So they've got billions behind them, so they have the potential to, if the stuff is good enough, to take that and then transfer that to TV and possibly the big screen.
Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting, what's going on in the UK here, which is BBC Radio 1 is actually hiring presenters who are actually YouTubers for BBC Radio 1. So YouTubers are going onto radio, and then the radio is then filming them and putting them up on the BBC YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So it's, they're getting sort of newer talent who, didn't necessarily work in radio, but they're trying to cross over and get into that demographic.
Well, plus they're trying to pull in that YouTuber's audience as well.
Exactly.
So if they know that, say, Zoella, for the sake of it, is going and putting her on breakfast radio, whatever, they're going to have her a couple of million people listening in every morning.
Yep.
Type of thing.
Yeah.
So that is very interesting. In fact, you have an MCN, so tell us a bit more about that.
Laika Network. We're a music-focused YouTube MCN.
How do you spell that?
Laika.
Laika. Laika Network.
And you can go to our website at laikanetwork.com.
Shameless plug.
And we're looking for up-and-coming artists and musicians to join the network. So if you think you have the talent to make it, you can apply on our website to join, and we will take a look at your channel and see if it's a good match.
Cool. So if you're think you're the next Justin Bieber who's been found on YouTube,
possibly
contact you.
We want Justin Bieber, but not just Justin Bieber, but also like Bastille or who also got started on YouTube.
Conor Maynard.
Yeah, Conor Maynard. So there's
a load.
Those guys. There's a bunch of them.
Okay, so if you are the type of music person and you're not just sort of singing in the shower and you've got 2 subscribers, then definitely contact you.
Well, you can get in touch, but we want to see at least some traction on your channel and see that you've put in some effort.
And that goes back to what we originally talked about, is that focus on building your channel, your platform, and your subscriber base, so that MCNs are contacting you.
Exactly.
So you put the work in, as I say, you build it, MCNs will come. Okay, so how can you help people who are music orientated on YouTube?
Well, it depends on what level you're at. So people that are just starting out, it's about helping them get the basics right as they're growing. And they're also sort of figuring out their sound and who they are as an artist, which is fine, as long as they're talented. And then once they get down and once we start seeing traction in the numbers, then it's about helping them seed their content across YouTube as a platform.
Cool.
So potentially doing cross collaborations or guesting on other channels and so on.
And that's a thing with MCNs, is that you have a group of creators together, so you actually have them help each other.
Yes, it's very much a community. Yeah.
So if you have the talent and obviously the channel as well, that you can work with other creators that are within your network, so that you're collabing and stuff like that to get their viewers over to you, because people are not just on one channel, they're on a bajillion different channels and stuff. So you could, if somebody's got 100,000 subscribers or 200 or a million, whatever, they do a collab with somebody who's up and coming, all of a sudden they've got another 10, 20, 50,000 subscribers overnight.
Yep, that can happen, definitely.
Absolutely. So yeah, if you had the likes of Taylor Swift come in and do a collab with you, then you might get a couple of million. Well, views anyway. Don't know about subscribers, but you definitely get probably a couple of million views on a couple of your videos. Okay, so we've had the shameless plug of your website. How best to get in contact with you? Your website is?
Laikanetwork.com. LAIKA network.com.
So they go to your site, they send the details, they let you know that they have more than 2 people on their channel and it's not their grandmother and their mother and their dog, which would be 3. So they contact you. What would be the next steps for you guys in talking to them?
So we would then, regardless of whatever level they're at, they're eligible for a 30-minute assessment. So
30 minutes.
Free 30-minute assessment on your content strategy. So we would basically look at your channel, tell you what we think is best for you to do, and at the end of that, we would tell you whether or not we would want you to join the network.
So if somebody isn't right at this particular time, it's not a no, it's just not yet.
Not yet, yeah. There's definitely been channels where I've seen that, sometimes it might be that they're still refining their sound and they still need to put more video content up on their channel. So that's what we advise them, and I say come back once you've hit this number of videos, or once you've done it. Sometimes it's just about showing a little bit more about who you are.
So commitment.
Yes.
Being committed. Just want to sort of wrap this up and tie it in a nice little bow. One question I forgot to ask is, are MCNs good for everybody?
No, I have seen people who do well on their own, definitely. But that's not to say that a majority of people do need MCNs. They do need that extra support in order for them to grow on YouTube as a platform. And so they should definitely educate themselves a bit about the market, look around, talk to more than one MCN before they make a decision about who to actually sign with in the end.
Because there is, especially like in the game space or the music space or the makeup space or all the spaces, whatever, there is so many of them that you may talk to one, but there might be the one that's next door to that on the list of MCNs might be actually better for you. So if you are interested in an MCN, definitely have a chat with a couple of them. Different MCNs have different rates because you share in the advertising that goes on your videos. That's how they make money, and then they share that with you. So that's one thing you definitely need to know, that you're profit sharing in the advertising with them. They're going to take their cut, and you'll get your cut as well. So the bigger and better you create your channel, the more strength you have in negotiating with them to get that profit share from the advertising.
Exactly.
So, and so again, we're just looping back to build it, focus on building your channel, and when they come knocking on your door, you're in a much better position to get a higher percentage of that profit share for yourself. Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much, Rebecca.
No problem.
So
Thanks for having me.
One more time, shameless plug.
We're Laika Network, Laika network.com. Any music channel, if you're not a music channel, sorry, but any music channel, whether it's an artist or a curation channel, we'd love to talk to you. So please come check us out.
Link is below in the description, and there'll probably be one on the video, but there's definitely one in the description if I don't get one on the video. So check it out if you are music orientated, or even thinking about going down that route with your YouTube channel. Check out Laika Network singular.com. Again, link below, and see if that works for you, and you'll still get that free 30-minute consultation with Rebecca, and she'll help you with your channel, irrespective of whether you have two subscribers or 2 million type of thing. So I want to thank you for watching this video. If you haven't done so already, make sure to click on that big red subscribe button right there, or the link somewhere on this video, or even in the description below. Like, share, and if you like this content, definitely check out her site. We'll put the details below. Also share it as well for anyone that you know who is in the music space or interested in getting in it. Get them over to Rebecca, get that 30-minute consultation, and see if that works for you. So until next time, see you later.